Alright, onwards. I need the map. It's ridiculous how much I get lost. I got lost in real life, I get lost... Oh, there's someone over there. Oh, Meryl's that way. I get lost in games. I've just got nothing. I don't know what's going on. Oh, children have an Araval of their own. That's kind of funny. Okay, so we need to turn right. Go find this Meryl person. No one else is going to help us, apparently. Woman? Woman! Huntress. Child. A shall. I can't believe only one person is going with us. Hell. Take everything until otherwise. Should I speak to a shall? Quickly, you never know.
By the creators, it is so good to see you whole and well.
Ooh, wow.
I was so worried.
Look at the detail on her... This is amazing. The detail on her corset type thingy. I mean, can you see that? Tiny flowers? Wow. I really have to endorse whichever mod did that. I don't really remember, so I'll probably have to endorse them all. Okay, what should I say? Anath Ara Ashal. It's good to see you too.
All that time you were ill, the Keeper didn't know if you were going to live or die. I've been outside the Keeper's tent the whole time. I have never been so relieved as when I heard you would pull through. What happened? Everyone says Tamlin may be dead.
Oh, if I take much longer, oh yes, probably. He's missing. That's all we know right now.
That's awful. He's been a good friend to you since you were fledglings. You must be more careful. Your mother and father, may they rest in peace, would be horrified to see you take such risks.
Alright, classic orphan start. You always say that.
It's true. Your mother was... well, let's not talk about that. I'm sure you have plenty on your mind.
My mother was what? You've never spoken of my parents much, Ishal?
What happened to them is a sad tale, and it's in the past. Reopening old wounds benefits no one.
Don't we Dalish strive to learn of our past? That's my persuasive voice.
You've much to do tonight with Tamlin still missing.
Oh no.
I will tell you another time.
Oh no. She's going to tell me about the death of my parents when I get back. I should go back and talk to everyone. I'm going back to talk to everyone. I know it's not immersive, but I've got a terrible feeling this isn't going to go very well. Who else did we not speak to? Marin. We've got to speak to all the named people. Sorry, I know this is awkward, and if we come back and they're still here, I'm going to feel very silly, but just in case.
Anathara, it's good to see you
Same
recovered.
clothes on, same clothes on, but still, look at that detail. This is amazing. Sorry, so distracted. How are the Hala faring, Marin?
They fare well. The Keeper called for the clan to move on, and they will be ready to take us. One is heavy with calf, but it shouldn't be a problem. May I ask of Tamlin's fate? Some say the clan will leave before we find him.
Feeling so guilty. Everyone's like, how's your best friend who may be dead? I'm like, no, just chatting with everybody and looting the place. I won't allow that to happen.
The Hala mourn our fallen. No sound is more heart-wrenching than their mourning cry. At least they won't be crying over you. They are quite fond of you.
Oh, that's nice. The Hala are beautiful creatures.
I admire them for their strength and pride. They are equals, not servants like the Shemlin horses.
Is that why?
At any rate, I do not envy the Keeper's decision. I'll pray for Tamlin's safe return.
They're equals. That's why we keep them in this pen. Yep. Sure, love. Whatever you have to tell yourself. And we have a headless, handless statue called Gilanain. Gilanain. That's one of our gods, isn't it? Not looking great. Do we bring this with us, do you think? Or are they just dotted around and this is where we camp? Looks like we've got some reading. I know it said we were going to get on the quest, but there is reading to be done. We have to learn. Learn about the world. We've got another culture and history one. So that's this one. Okay. Settle in. Arlathan. Part 1. Oh yeah. Before the ages were named or numbered, our people were glorious and eternal and never changing. Like the great oak tree, they were constant in their traditions, strong in their roots, and ever reaching for the sky. I don't know what all that means. Sounds good though. They felt no need to rush when life was endless. They worshipped their gods for months at a time. Decisions came after decades of debate, and an introduction could last for years. Yeesh. From time to time, our ancestors would drift into centuries-long slumber. But this was not death, for we know they wandered the fade in dreams. In those ages, our people called all the land Elvenan, which in the old language means place of our people. And at the centre of the world stood the great city of Arlathan. I still don't know if I'm saying that right. A place of knowledge and debate, where the best of the ancient elves would go to trade knowledge, greet old friends, and settle disputes that had gone on for millennia. But while started a sentence with but. But while our ancestors were caught up in the forever cycle of ages, drifting through life at what we today would consider an intolerable pace, the world outside the lush forests and ancient trees was changing. The humans first arrived from Parvolan to the north. Called Shemlin, or Quicklings, by the ancients, the humans were pitiful creatures whose lives blinked by in an instant. When they first met the elves, the humans were brash and warlike, quick to anger and quicker to fight, with no patience for the unhurried pace of elven diplomacy. But the humans brought worse things than war with them. Our ancestors proved susceptible to human diseases, and for the first time in history, elves died of natural causes. What's more, those elves who spent time bartering and negotiating with humans found themselves aging, tainted by the humans' brash and impatient lives. Many believed that the ancient gods had judged them unworthy of their long lives and cast them down among the Quicklings. Our ancestors came to look upon the place... Sorry, got distracted, I was thinking of something else. I was doing well. Our ancestors came to look upon the humans as parasites, which I understand is similar to the way the humans see our people in the cities. The ancient elves immediately moved to close Elvenan off from the humans, for fear that this quickening effect would crumble the civilization. The fall of Arlathan, as told by Gisharel, keeper of the Ralafarin clan of the Dalish elves. Doesn't sound good. Oh, we've got a note. What's this? What's this? Giant spider, not spiderling. Giant spiders tend to appear in old ruins and other places where the veil has become thin because of magical disturbances or a great number of deaths. In such places, spirits and demons pass into the world of the living and attempt to take control over living beings, spiders among them. Not all scholars accept this explanation for the presence of these beasts, however. Some claim that the thinning veil allows magic to leak from the Fade, tainting such creatures as these spiders to transform into larger and more potent creatures than they ever would become naturally. While such spiders are known to possess powerful poisons and the ability to fling their webs at opponents in combat, studies of them have been few and the full range of their abilities are unknown. Okay, what else have we got? Looks like we got, magic and religion. My tongue hurts. Gilanain, mother of the Halla. They say Gilanain was one of the people, in the days before Arlathan, and the chosen of Andruil the Huntress. She was very beautiful, with hair of snowy white, and as graceful as a gazelle. She kept always to Andruil's ways, and Andruil favoured her above others, all others. One day, while hunting in the forest, Gilanain came across a hunter she did not know. At his feet lay a hawk, shot through the heart by an arrow. Gilanain was filled with rage, for the hawk, along with the hare, is an animal much beloved of Andruil. Gilanain demanded that the hunter make an offering to Andruil in exchange for taking the life of one of her creatures. The hunter refused, and Gilanain called upon the goddess to curse him so they would never again hunt and kill a living creature. Gilanain's curse took hold, and the hunter found out that he was unable to hunt. His prey would dart out of sight and his arrows would fly astray. His friends and family began to mock him for his impotence, for what use is a hunter who cannot hunt? Ashamed, the hunter swore he would find Gilanain and repay her for what she had done to him. He found Gilanain while she was out on a hunt with her sisters, and lured her away from them with lies and false words. He told Gilanain that he had learned his lesson, and begged her to come with him so she could teach him to make a proper offering to Andruil. Moved by his plea, Ghilanane followed the hunter, and when they were away from all of her sisters, the hunter turned on Ghilanane. He blinded her first, and then bound her as one would bind a kill fresh from the hunt. But because he was cursed, the hunter could not kill her. Instead, he left her for dead in the forest. And Ghilanane prayed to the gods for help. She prayed to Elgar'nan for vengeance, to Mother Mithil to protect her, but above all she prayed to Andruil. Andruil sent her hares to Ghilanane, and they chewed through the ropes that bound her, but Ghilanane was still wounded and blind, and could not find her way home. So Andruil turned her into a beautiful white deer, the first Halla. And Ghilanane found her way back to her sisters, and led them to the hunter, who was brought to justice. And since that day, the Halla have guided the people, and have never led us astray, for they listened to the voice of Ghilanane. From the tale of Ghilanane as told by Gisharel, that same dude. Or dudette. I keep doing that. Alright, I think we got everything. One day we'll find our friend. What was his name again? Awkward. Anyway, serious stuff. Anybody to talk to, just in case. I've got a terrible feeling things will not go very well. Got a chest we can't open, which is infuriating. Pavel. Okay, this Pavel guy seems to be... Is he talking to the kid or himself?
So you have returned to us, Dalen. We are grateful you are whole and well.
That's quite a voice. I'm glad to be here as well, Haran.
So you should be.
Oh,
What were you two thinking, wandering into that cave without first coming to tell the Keeper?
blimey. We wanted to see if there was anything to tell, Haran.
Once you saw what was inside, you should have returned. But you kept exploring, didn't you?
I suppose your youth can be forgiven. Sadly, Tamlin pays the price.
Losing you would be a terrible crime, Dalen. You belong to more than just yourself, or do you not remember?
I'm sorry, Haran. I'll try harder next time.
Would you even know the reason behind your efforts? I wonder. Let us tell these children of the fall of the Dales. You can honor me
Oh, I've
by
really...
sharing in
Dude,
the
I've got to
telling.
go. Whoa. Things to do. I have important things to do, Haran. You literally just said about Tamlin. Come on.
I suppose Tamlin cannot
Yes.
wait for tales.
Whew.
Another time, then.
That could have gone on for a while. Is there anyone else to talk to? Oh, is there someone over there? Perhaps. Anderson from Mass Effect. Which one was Anderson? I've not played it, but I have seen a bunch. Oh, this isn't going to tell me where people are, is it? Alright, well, we'll just have to scout around. Everybody loves my hat. I'm wearing the best hat ever. Oh, no, that's where we went before. It's weird that I don't know everybody's names. Fenarel.
Is the Keeper sending you back to that cave to look for Tamlin?
Yes, I'm going with Meryl.
I want to go with you. Keeper Marathari probably
Aha!
won't approve, but
Finally.
I can help find Tamlin.
Ooh. There are 3 options where it's a no, and then 1 where it's a yes. I mean, he's got some armor, he's got a bow. Oh my god, I'm gonna get him killed, aren't I? Alright, come with us.
Good. I'll follow you. Just to make sure Meryl doesn't go running to the Keeper when you tell her I'm coming.
Oh, this is a bad idea, isn't it? Let's check him out, so to speak. I mean, I just thought... Surely we need more than just 2 people. I've got stabby, pointy things, and Meryl is a mage. I was just hoping for someone else. Might want to go and find my friend. He's not that much of a douchebag. Okay, you've got a shield already. He can be Archer guy. Oh, he's gonna die, isn't he? I don't think we need to kill him preemptively. And he's got more archery talents than Tamlin did. Not
What
that I
shall I
was
do?
suggesting trading him in. That's awkward. See anything? I forgot. Oh, you're really hanging back, aren't you, dude? Well done. Sublime. I'm right at the wrong end. Okay. No, I was just being thorough. Just making sure I've spoken to everyone. Woman, child, huntress, woman. I really should get to know these people. Oh, there's a ridiculously bright plot marker. Let's go towards that. Hey, look, we made some stairs. Handy. She's naked. She's fairly naked. She's like 90% naked. Avert your eyes. Okay. This will be first mod issue. Alright. Let's not freak out. I'll just write it down. Sorry, guys. Thank God she wasn't proper naked in a scary sort of way. Meryl. Naked! Oh, you found your innocence, did you, Tess? Oh, well done.
The keeper told me I'm to accompany you back
So
to those
sorry.
caves. As her apprentice, I may see something you missed. But our main objective is to find Tamlin, of course. We must make haste. He may not have much time.
Let's just all be cool about it. She doesn't look anything like Meryl from DA2, does she? Her face. Oh, I was feeling so good. I was like, we've played over 2 hours and I haven't had any mod issues. Oh. At least it's not hideously ugly underwear. That's something, isn't it? I need supplies. How much of our Lord no? We may make haste. Aren't you worried? I'm going to tell about Fenrirel in case he's like really rubbish and we didn't know.
That depends on the keeper. I thought we're supposed to go
He's
alone.
right there. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to save my lying for the humans. We can tell Fenrirel to stay. We should maybe go and ask the keeper. Or we could try to intimidate the naked woman. That's just... I don't know. As mod issues go, it's not like this couldn't happen. I'm not... You know, there's nothing clipping right now. No, I shouldn't... I should shut up. We're all just kind of going, no, everything's fine. I mean... It seems weird to intimidate someone in their underwear. Should I ask her?
You said the cave is a dangerous place. You want to risk Fenrirel getting hurt? Or worse?
Why are we treating him like
I
a
should
child?
decide whether I'm willing to risk it or not.
Go tell the keeper that, then.
I don't like her. I say he comes.
I'm not making the keeper angry with us for
Okay.
putting him in danger. Go ask her first.
She's got no issues. She's not going to be intimidated by me. She's wearing underwear. I would like another... It really sounds like Fenrirel is not supposed to come with us. But I would like another backup. Oh, fine. Fenrirel, stay here.
Fine. I don't want to get you in trouble. I should be on guard duty anyhow.
Oh, you didn't...
So that's settled. Are you ready to go?
Are you going to, I don't know, put something on? Are you worried about getting sick? Yeah, she's so not intimidated by anyone. She's like, clothes. It's really hot out. I need supplies.
Master Island could help you, but do not tarry.
Don't you? I don't have her. I don't have her. I need to... Are we going to have to go and buy her an outfit? Oh, buggeration.
You're back. Are you ready to go now?
Yeah, I left. If we go and she's like... No, I'm going to have to go and fucking buy some armor just in case.
Master Island could help you, but do not tarry.
Or you reckon this is just, you know, regular fantasy female armor? Alright, let's buy her a fucking outfit. Oh dear. We were doing so well. Kind of. I mean, there was a lot of back and forth, but generally no naked people. Ilan. I think he was the farthest away. Who's that? That's a woman with clothes. Maybe she's like taking a stand against the fact that most of the women are wearing the... Bloody hell, where am I going? The same outfit. I'm lost. Ilan. Bowmaker. Okay, slightly to the left. I think that must be him. Right. Oh my god, I'm so... There he is! I can never find my way just in a camp. I shouldn't go anywhere.
Ah, back again?
This guy's showing off his awesome bow. May I see your crafts, Master Ilan?
Of course. Take whatever you need.
And by take, he means pay. Right, let's just buy some regular mage armor then. We've got this shield we can sell. At least it's something. Alright. Oh my god. Maybe she's wearing invisible armor and this is an emperor's clothes kind of thing. There don't seem to be any robes. But this is the only shop I've found. So I'll just get something cheap. No offense. Have I got enough? Yeah. Just the one. Alright. Okay. Am I going the right way? Oh my god. No, I'm not! Blame the heat. I can't handle it. I'm an English rose. I'm all wilty and lame. Oh, that's not fair. I like roses. Oh, I have to lash. Nope, she's...
You're back. Are you ready to go now?
Are you? Let's head out.
Then let us make haste while daylight lasts.
Mages are weird. Maybe she'll put some clothes on now. Maybe this is just how she likes to hang out. No. Nope. Does she have anything? She literally has nothing on. She's wearing a ring and a necklace. Oh dear. Hey. No need to diss me. Right, put some fucking armor on, love. Right, she's covered up. She looks ridiculous. But, you know, that'll teach you. What are your skills, Meryl? Shut up. It's her choice. Like, if she wants to be naked and camp, that's fine. But when we're out and about, she needs to protect herself. What's she got? She's got Arcane Bolt, Flame Blast. There's some fire for you, Wolverine. Weakness and Flaming Weapons. Awesome. Well, what about tactics? Has she set most of her tactics? We don't have any lyrium potions right now. Healer, damager, or supporter? What's the difference? Supporter, I think healer sounds fairly good, but she's not really a healer type. Damager, we'll go with damager and see how that works out. Why would ants steal my toes? I like ants. That's clearly the reason. Alright. Oh my goodness. Dark spawn ahead. I've got some Genlocks. Okay. So I'm going to run all the way up to one and kick him in the head. Ha! And Meryl. She's gone native. What should we do? Let's go with flaming weapons first. And zoom out. I can't really see anything.
Time for a little cleanup.
Alright, Meryl's done flaming weapons. I mean, I know lots of people like to do this tactical thing. I just find it's not very immersive, keeping pausing and sending people to do stuff. You know, I can't see anybody from this angle. What should we go with? Can we reach them? Medium range. I don't think we can reach them from here. Well, let's see what she does. We're taking her out on a trial.
Victory shall be mine.
Bear with us. Ow! How did you hit me? You're amazing. Ow! You hit me again. What a douchebag. Okay. Okay, Meryl isn't being very helpful. Let's weaken that one. Oh, no. Okay, do I just need to left click? Oh, I'm trying to work it out. Alright, so bear with me. Can zoom in, there's only two of them. Onwards! On him. Oh dear, he's done something. Kick him in the head! Or in the knee. Oh, Meryl, you
What were those
suck.
things? Were those darkspawn?
I'm feeling a little warm there. You're asking me?
I've never seen anything like them. You can smell the evil on them. Where did they come from? Were they here before?
I don't think it's the same voice actress either. That's a bit of a shame. No, there are those things do exist, Turtle. When I was looking at tactics, you can set a condition and then set what they do when that condition arises. Otherwise, they will automatically just do their own thing. It's just I was giving it a try to see if I could help the fight by picking from myself. Where did they come from? Were they here before? I think I would have noticed. Meryl.
Let's move on and hope we don't meet any more of these monsters. Before we go, are you all right? Were you hurt during the fight?
I'm fine. Why do you ask?
It's just that you're quite pale. You look a bit feverish, in fact.
I'm burning. It's just the exertion?
Well, I'll keep an eye on you. You've only just recovered from your illness. But let's not think of that now. We should move on.
Nice collar. What's that about? No, it's basically exactly the same as the Mass Effect controls. Alright, so we've killed our first Darkspawn. Hooray! And this one is carrying a health poultice and a lyrium potion. Okay, let's go into tactics again. And say self. Mana level. Mana below 20%. Use the least powerful lyrium potion. Hey, I am voice acted. I act my voice. Oh, and there's those poor wolves. I'm such a douchebag. Oh.
I wonder whose camp this is. Do you remember it being here?
No, I think we just ran across and looted that chest. This wasn't here, it's fresh.
The Grey Warden said he was returning to the cave. Perhaps this is his camp. If so, he's not here now. And we've seen no sign of Tamlin. Maybe we should... Wait. Do you hear that?
No. Oh. Ah, classic. No forest creatures. It's too quiet.
Exactly. The forest is too... still. Something's in the air. Something unnatural.
Sorry, I just hit the mic with my water. Perhaps we'll see more walking corpses. I'm not sure if I'm a black humor person yet. Careful. I don't like this.
It seems whatever you woke up inside that cave has spread outside. The sooner we find this cave and Tamlin, the sooner we can leave. Take us there quickly.
That's quite a judgment. Oh, we're being attacked by more Darkspawn. I think it's just Genlock. Yep. Wish I had an area attack thing. Grab one. And you can... We've already got flaming weapons, which is... That drains quite a lot of her armor. Mana. What about weakness? What does weakness do? The caster drains a target of energy for 20 seconds. Suffering minus 10 attack, minus 10 defense, minus 28% movement speed. Or fire. We can do some friendly fire. Oh, right, that's right in front of you. Okay. We'll go with weakness then. Onwards! I ran away. Go for the archer. The archer! I'm on fire! Thank goodness I don't panic. I think she's doing alright. She seems like she's doing alright. She's used all her skills. I was just checking up. Awkward. Kick him! Oh god. Help! Not doing well. Health potion. Okay. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to lower it, otherwise we'll just be spamming health potions all the time. Which is boring. We have acidic coating. Ah. We got some poisonous stuff, guys. And some venom. Ooh. Let's get venomous. How do I do it? Oh. Hold and use. Did it work? I don't know if it worked. Venom, yes. My flaming swords, my flaming daggers are now also green and cloudy. Lovely. Oh, we already did that elf route. Back again. It's quite the retread. Here we come, guys. Gonna save Tamlin. He's my best bard, although he's kind of a dick. No, it seems the venom kind of was a bit stronger than the flaming, but I think they are still flaming. That it's on the status effect down the bottom. Codex updated. Read everything. All right. I didn't even look at our quest for ages. All the stuff we've read. The Lost Mysteries of the Ancients. Find Tamlin. You have been brought back to the Dalish camp by a human. Tamlin is still missing, and the Keeper wants you to return to the cave to search for Tamlin. The clan is moving north soon, and you must make haste. We did it. We win. Do we have more creature ones? Genlock, yes. These are the most common darkspawn in the underground. Stocky and tough, Genlocks are notoriously difficult to kill, even by magic. Alphas. In any group of Genlocks, there is usually one who is dominant. As the tallest, strongest, and smartest of their kind, Alphas serve as sort of commander, directing or bullying the others into combat. Emissaries. The most intelligent of the Alphas become gifted sorcerers, with many abilities akin to blood magic. These are the emissaries, and they usually only appear during a blight. Alright guys, I think it's entirely possible there may be a blight going on. You know, what happened with the wolves, that crazy bear. We better be on our guard. I missed some loot. No, I think sometimes it's a bit, well, broken and it carries on twinkling even when you took everything. Oh. That's the time, is it? Okay. Looks like we've got about 10 minutes. Boo. Okay, here we are. What? Are you sure, Turtle? That sounds crazy. I don't know how you managed that. I'm very sorry, distracted by the ooh, there's something above us. Something gross. Whew. Okay. Sorry, I got really distracted by the good deal Turtle got on Borderlands. Blank vellum, fine treated lambskin. Yuck. Suitable for exacting illustration and script. Sure, apparently we're fine with that. Ooh, some spiders look like they've fought
So
the
these are the
Genlock.
ruins. Interesting. They're definitely of human origin, yet elven artifacts are scattered amongst them. Nothing explains the monsters, though. But we must find Tamlin, or what's left of him. I can't imagine he's still alive with those creatures about.
Ew. Thank you for the follow. Oh, wow. Jexa? That's what I'm going with, Jexa. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, she's telling me, she knows that he's my best friend, and she's like, oh, we'll probably find him in bits. Don't talk like that. You don't know.
You're right. We should explore farther before I go on about my fears. I'm sorry.
Ah, the venom wore off, as venom is wont to do. Health poultice. And some monies. 10 copper. Whoop, I don't know what I was doing there. I guess, yeah, we're probably going straight to the mirror. Let's stride out and pretend we know which way we're going. Venom and chainmail requires 14 strength. Oh, let's put something else on my daggers. We had acidic coating. Use. There we go. Acidic coating. Oh, it's a rather lovely pale blue colour. No, I don't forgive her. She's annoying. Ah. So I just don't like her in DA2, which isn't very fair. Okay, we can go right or left. Right or left, right or left. We're going to go right. Oh, mind the bones. Mind the spiders. That was me. Oh. What have we got? More Genlocks? We've got one there and one being cheeky round the corner. Let's do our standard attack of throwing the crap in his face. Oh, that came out really badly. Okay, and she can do weakness on this guy. Onwards!
Shall be as you say.
Okay, Meryl, I want you to concentrate on the archer by actually running over there and getting in his face. That's legitimate.
It's either you or me, and it isn't gonna be me.
Kick him! Uh-oh. Meryl's in trouble. Can we do the flamey thing? I don't know how to move in this one. Oh, he's hidden behind the... God damn it. I'm trying to get him with fire and he keeps running away.
Let's make this quick, shall we?
There. That's just all I wanted to do was some fire. Oh, that's a good point, Fisher. I apologise. That was a bit of a spoiler. All right.
Armed and
Continue.
dangerous, ready for action.
There.
Come now, defend yourself. Only one shall stand.
What's the other one?
Enough.
Don't mind me.
Excellent.
Oh, literally don't mind me. Good job, everyone. Good job. Excellent, in fact, as I just said. See, I'm voice acted. Are you saying you didn't finish
As you
it,
wish.
Wolverine? Okay, anything else? Yeah, DA2 is pretty cozy. Doesn't feel the same at all, but it's still a good little game. Not a full game, I wouldn't say. Where the hell are we going? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Really sorry. This way? Okay, we'll go this way. Oh. Okay, what have we got? There's something else. Something different. An emissary, yeah. We're totally on a blight. You found it repetitive. I don't remember it well enough to say. Oh, frick.
Let's get started.
Indeed.
No mercy.
I think we should focus our fire. Meryl, focus your fire on the emissary. Oh, I look pretty cool there. Hee. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Continue fighting. More killing. Oh shit, I'm almost dead. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. Drink faster. Oh hell. This is taking too long. Kick him.
Let's make this quick, shall we? Bandages. I need bandages.
Who's laughing?
As you wish.
Down with you. Show me what you got.
Kick. You alright, Meryl?
Let's get started.
Oh dear. That was not pretty. Yeah, I do feel bad for the devs on that one. They only had 9 months and they were told to make it the second Dragon Age, which was never going to happen. So yeah, they had to make a very small environment, and I feel very bad for them. That can't have been what they wanted ever. But they did have some cool companions. Never, I mean, Origins is always going to be the best for me, so. But yeah, some of the companions were cool. Oh, okay, lyrium potion and 11 copper. Why has he got coppers? Has he been trading with anybody? I seriously doubt it. Alright, here we are, the main room. Ooh, Duncan, look, he's over here and he's been awesome. I bet we don't get to loot those guys, damn it. Trigger.
So you were the one fighting Darkspawn. I thought I heard combat. You're the elf I found wandering the forest, aren't you? I'm surprised you have recovered.
Ah, thanks for coming to help us, Duncan. I almost died. We've used loads of health potions. It was ridiculous. Yeah, if you heard the fighting, why didn't you help?
I would have, had I not been battling them myself.
Ah,
Not all the kills here were yours, as you can see.
awkward.
My name is Duncan, and it's a pleasure to finally meet you. The last time we spoke, you were barely conscious.
Andarana Tishan, Duncan of the Grey Wardens. I am Meryl, the Keeper's apprentice.
Your keeper did not send you after me, did she? I told her I would be in no danger.
I like Meryl's voice. My opinion on Inquisition, I never finished it. I hopefully will one day. My short opinion is it's very beautiful, but it has no heart. We're looking for our brother Tamlin.
So, you and your friend Tamlin both entered this cave, and you saw this mirror.
Yes. Tamlin touched the mirror, and I blacked out.
I see. That's unfortunate. The Grey Wardens have seen artifacts like this mirror before. It is Tevinter in origin, used for communication.
Oh dear.
Over time, some of them simply break. They become filled with the same taint as the Darkspawn. Tamlin's touch must have released it. It's what made you sick. And Tamlin too, I presume.
It's a hell of a leap, dude. So there's a magic mirror. Sometimes they break, and now they're with Darkspawn? I think we've missed a bit. Maybe he's not telling us everything. Yeah, so... I mean... Dragon Age is so good. I like the first one. I did like the second one. Understandably, it was never going to be as good for many reasons, but an Inquisition, you can see how much effort they put in, and it was just... They lost it, you know. They lost what made it... Dragon Age, what made it feel, right? I don't know. I've explained it the best I could with it just didn't have the feel. I don't know. It's very sad, but still, you know, an acceptable thing to do to pass the time. Okay. We need to take it to the Keeper.
The Darkspawn are drawn to the mirror. Do you want to lead them to your clan?
I do not fear this sickness. The Keeper knows how to cure it.
She may have weakened it, but she cannot cure it. Your recovery is only temporary. I can sense the sickness in you, and it is spreading. Look inside yourself, and you will see.
Oh, I'm constantly looking inside myself, Duncan. That's something regular people just do. Oh, can't blame Duncan. Perhaps there is something to what you say.
Confirm it with your keeper later if you like. For now, we must deal with the mirror. It is a danger.
Yeah. Are we gonna hit it? Yeah. We whacked it. Subtle.
It is done. Now let's leave this cursed place. I must speak with the Keeper immediately regarding your cure.
What about Tamlin?
There is nothing we can do.
What? I'm not leaving until I find him.
Let me be very clear. There is nothing you can do for him. He's been tainted for 3 days now, unaided. Through your Keeper's healing arts and your own willpower, you did not die, but Tamlin has no chance. Trust me when I say that he is gone. Now we should return.
Alright, so we were resting for 3 days. I did wonder how long it was. And no, I don't trust you, dude. I just met you. I trust you, Duncan. Won't there at least be a body?
The Darkspawn would have taken it.
Taken it where? Or what would they do with him?
Darkspawn are evil creatures, and it's best to leave it at that. I'm sorry.
I'm not ready to give up the search just yet.
If you prefer, I can wait outside while you look around, but I assure you, he will not be here. I suggest, however, leaving sooner rather than later. You are sick, whether you feel it or not, and it does you no good to linger.
I just want to look around to make sure.
As you wish. I will see you back at camp.
Now, obviously, I don't want to look around. I know we're not going to find him, but my character is her best friend. She isn't just going to take the word of some random human. No, she's going to look. Not searching in sarcophagi.
Let's get started.
Ooh, demonic Ichor? Let's go with Ichor. Understandably difficult to find, this ichor can, I don't know how to say it, we'll have to look that up as well, can sometimes be found in the hearts of corpses that have been possessed by demons, and is naturally both thick and black. In the right hands, it can be made into a very potent poison. That seems not dangerous in the slightest. Let's have it. Concentrated death root extract, that's for stamina. Some money. Maybe just like shiny things. And a stamina... I've never said this out loud. Draft? Let's go with draft. Yes. Stamina, obviously. No, I'm not going to do it. I can't do it. Are we going to get to look at the chest?
As you wish.
Will they let us look at the chest? Yes! Oh, it was an axe. Boo! Alright, what's over here then? More of the dead people. Obviously not Darkspawn, they're just skeletons. But what happened? I want to know. And why did it just appear out of nowhere? Ice arrow. Sure. Sure we have ice arrow. Alright, we've checked all these bodies. Oh, you're going to see Aladdin. Oh, good luck with that bolt. I can't imagine it's going to be that riveting, but I hope you have a laugh. Thanks for coming by. You think it's draught? Maybe. What did we pick up? An axe. Maybe we could wield an axe in one hand. As you do. Yeah, we'll have an axe instead of this Damisu. So we have a dagger and an axe. And I know we don't hardly ever use our bow, but we will put the ice arrows in there just in case. And we're not strong enough for the chainmail. What's it? Ha! Alright, we're over time. I don't want to stop. It's been years since I played this game. I am hungry. Alright, bear with me a second. I'm going to go and consult with Beloved to see how hungry he is, and if he's not too hungry, I can carry on for like half an hour or something. Alright, just talk amongst yourselves. Alright, I'm back. I will play a little bit longer. Not long, because I am peckish, but I miss this game. Wow, a good X-Men film. I struggle to believe you there, Wolverine. It's been so long. Right, oh, we got to level up. Awesome. Really? Are they bringing X-Men into the MCU? Ooh, I wonder how they're going to do that. With the current people or different people? It's always confusing. There's been so many. Level up. I really need a better helmet. I'm so warrior-like. Okay, we add to dexterity and cunning, and then we'll go with strength. Next. Talents. Is it time to get more warrior-like things? Dual striking or dual weapon sweep? Oh, it sounds like a bit of an AoE here. Striking nearby enemies. That's good. Yeah, let's get dual weapon sweep. Ooh, and we acquired a tactics slot. That's clearly the wrong button. Yeah, definitely surprising. This is me. Oh, they've added it for me. Probably won't tweak them too much. Starts getting a bit meh. Oh, right. There was no way out that way. Can you unflame? Unflame. Ooh, she can. Unflamed. How's my axe looking? Very unlikely. Can't pick up that flaming staff for no apparent reason. Ow, bollocks. Ow! It really hurts. Oh, it's okay.
Right.
Yes. We can't get through there. Yeah, it's always confusing when they have to change all the actors. Remember when we had 2 Quicksilvers for like a second and it was just when they changed all of the X-Men characters because they wanted to have a bunch of young ones. Meryl! Come on. It's not funny. It's a little funny. Sorry, she's really annoying. Such an attention seeker. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, this is the way. Onwards. Can it be a standalone film, Wolverine? Or do you have to watch the other ones that were kind of crappy? From what I hear. Here we go.
I'm relieved you have returned. And I did not expect to see you again so soon, Duncan.
I was not expecting to return so soon either, Keeper.
Dare I ask of Tamlin? What did you find of him?
The Grey Warden says we will find nothing.
I see. Meryl, what about the mirror? Did you bring anything back?
I can answer that, Keeper. I destroyed the mirror.
I intended to use it to find a cure for this mysterious illness. I trust you had good reasons for your actions.
There is much to discuss, Keeper. I have learned a great deal since I was lost here.
Let us speak privately within my Aravel, then, Duncan. Meryl, warn the hunters. If Darkspawn are about, I want the clan prepared.
Manuvinen, Keeper. Right away.
Dalen, allow me some time to speak with Duncan. Seek us out at my Aravel later, and we can discuss your cure.
Ah, so I could have walked around and done all that chatting stuff beforehand. Well, now we know. I've seen First Class, but they're just so lame. I don't want to watch Apocalypse. Can't I read a synopsis? Don't make me watch it. Very well, Keeper.
Tell Haren Pyvel what has occurred. He now has the sad task of preparing a service for the dead. Follow me, Duncan. I'm eager to hear what you have to say.
Alright. Honestly, by how much I didn't care about anybody when I watched First Class. I don't think I'm going to care about anybody by watching Apocalypse. It's just, I didn't feel anything about any of the characters, I'm afraid. It was just, no. Anyway, we have to talk to this guy. Our friend is dead. Oh, I can take my hat off. Oh, thank goodness. I was feeling rubbish.
So you return with the Grey Warden, but without Tamlin. What happened, Dalen? Is he truly lost to us?
The Grey Warden says he is, but I'm not sure.
Even if he's not, we must leave soon. To think I'd live to see this. It seems the will of the creators that I sing the dirge for those I held in my arms as babes. I think I know why our immortal ancestors would sleep. Swiftly do stars burn a path across the sky, hastening to place one last kiss upon your eye. tenderly land enfolds you in slumber, softening the rolling thunder. Dagger now sheathed, bow no longer tense. During this, your last hour, only silence.
Will you prepare a service for Tamlin, please?
Of course. We've no body to return to the soil, but we shall still sing for Tamlin. The creators must come to guide him to the beyond. Tell the Keeper, it shall be done before the clan is ready to move on.
But what if Tamlin isn't dead?
We shall sing for him anyway, and pray he does not suffer. I ask only one thing, if I may. This Grey Warden, you have met him now, yes? Is he a good man?
I truly cannot tell, Haren.
Interesting. What is it he talks to the Keeper about, I wonder? Perhaps you should go and ask.
I was told I had to go. Did elves ever live in caves?
I've never heard of such a thing. But, in the days of ancient Arlathan, we lived free and spread far across the continent. We were as varied as the Shemlin, though fewer in number. Perhaps some of us lived in caves then, but all knowledge from that era is lost.
What do you know about Darkspawn?
Only that they eat living flesh, and lurk in underground tunnels, once ruled by the Durgenlen, the dwarves. In the last blight long ago, the Grey Wardens all but wiped them out. Should they return, all races will shudder.
We've got a pass some time because Duncan and the Keeper are talking, so let's hear that story you mentioned before.
You certainly don't need to ask an old storyteller twice. Children, hear of the fall of the Dales. Hear the tale of what makes you Dalish. Would you care to begin, Dalen?
Dales. I don't feel like a storyteller. Long ago, we were slaves to the humans.
Yes. Slaves to a terrible empire the humans built on the darkest magic. When it fell, we became free. We built a homeland in the Dales, worshipping the creators, and rebuilding the culture and history we lost in our long years of slavery.
I'm not going to be dismissive of our old stories. They're very important. The humans wouldn't let us be.
They were resentful, because we would not worship their gods, and because we put our people first. Over the years, their nations grew cold toward the Dales. In their eyes, we were blasphemers and cruel tyrants.
Then the humans declared war on the Dales.
And so the Dales fell. They took our lands and dispersed our people, forcing us to live in their cities and abandon our gods. But many of us refused to relinquish our ways. We instead chose to scatter to the winds, wandering the lands.
Please tell the rest, Haren.
To survive and preserve our culture, the clans stay apart, until the day the Elvenan have a homeland once more. We shall then return the old ways to those of our people who have lost them. We are the Dalish, keepers of the lost lore, walkers of the lonely path.
We are the last Elvenan. Never again shall we submit.
At least you remembered the Oath of the Dales. I appreciate your forbearance nevertheless, Dalen. I will let you get on with your business now.
I should go.
Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
I want to hear more about the history, but we should probably get back to the Keeper. Yeah, they're outside. What was that? I got an update on the quest. Yeah. Time to find out what's going on. Those holler, man. It sounds so silly.
Your keeper and I have spoken, and we've come to an arrangement that concerns you. My order is in need of help. You are in need of a cure. When I leave, I hope you will join me. You would make an excellent Grey Warden.
What? I can't just leave my clan.
And we would not send you away, but there is more at stake.
The Darkspawn taint courses through your veins. That you recovered at all is remarkable. But eventually the taint will sicken and kill you, or worse. The Grey Wardens can prevent that. But it means joining us.
Funny how that worked out. Will I be able to return to my clan?
We do not know. But we could not watch you suffer. The Grey Warden offers you a way to survive.
This is not simply charity on my part. I would not offer this if I did not think you had the makings of a Grey Warden. Let me be clear. You will likely never return here. We go to fight the Darkspawn, a battle that will take us far from your clan. But we need you, and others like you.
I don't want to go. I like it in the forest. Why should we trust this human Keeper?
A great army of Darkspawn gathers in the south. A new blight threatens the land. We cannot outrun this storm. Long ago, the Dalish agreed to aid the Grey Wardens against a blight should that day arrive. We must honor that agreement. It breaks my heart to send you away, as it would to watch you die slowly from this sickness. This is your duty, and your salvation.
She makes a compelling case. If this is my duty, then I will go.
I welcome you to the Order. It is rare to have a Dalish amongst us, but they have always served with distinction.
I know you'll do your clan proud, Dalen. Take this ring. It is your heritage, and will protect you against the darkness to come.
A valuable gift. So, are you ready to go?
I'd like to stay for Tamlin's funeral.
We have much ground to cover, but I cannot deny you that. Say your farewells. Then we must be off.
Come then, Dalen. Before the Creators guide you from us, let your clan embrace you one last time.
Oh, this has just gotten really depressing. Hi, Sclerosa. We're playing a bit late today. Right, we did it. I guess I didn't know many people. Bit true to life. Well, that was short and sweet. I guess it would have been odd to have more cinematics about that. But still, I thought I would have known more people. Duncan's way cooler than Qui-Gon Jinn.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korcari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kalen, I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
Alright, now I've got to decide how I act to most people. I'm probably pretty sad. Everything's been pretty much downer for a while. Now I'm surrounded by humans. I don't trust humans. But I am here representing my clan, so I can't be a total douchebag. Also, I don't enjoy playing like that. Okay, what should we go with? Although I do like the funny ones. Might I know your name? I highly doubt it, but anything is possible. That's funny. I'm not funny though. I'm Arthari, Your Majesty.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. You are Dalish, are you not? I hear your people possess remarkable skill and honor.
Why are you wearing all your armor? Are we about to fight? It seems like something you wouldn't just wear casually. That's a lot of crap you're wearing there. Do any of us, Clarissa? I'm not gonna be dickish. I'm gonna ask him if he knows of the Dalish. See, I can be diplomatic.
I wish I knew more, but your people aren't exactly fond of mine. For good reason. I tell you this, you are very welcome here. The Grey Wardens will benefit greatly with you amongst them. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory.
Amen.
We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I didn't realize things were going so well.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
He didn't seem to take the Darkspawn very seriously.
True. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
What would you have him do?
Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Okay. Achievement unlocked. Corrupted. Now we have things to read. Oh, yeah, it's good it has a range. Oh, and bloodied. Sorry, I didn't realize there were 2 achievements. It's an exciting time, really, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, it's really good that you can pick different ways to talk to people. But I've never managed to pick the negative options very long at all. It made me feel very uncomfortable. Especially as I played it already and I was talking to these characters and trying to do the bad options, and I just felt uncomfortable. I didn't like it at all. Okay, we have 1 quest. Don't worry, there will be a time when we have many more. To find Alistair. You have arrived at the King's camp just outside the Korkari Wilds in the ruin known as Ostagar. Duncan has told you that when you are ready to begin the joining, you just seek out the Grey Warden named Alistair somewhere in camp. Apparently I'm supposed to wander up and down going, Alistair! or maybe not. And it's windy up here. Excellent, excellent. Don't like that pixelation. I thought I'd fix that. Oh, we have Codex on the Archdemon. Probably doesn't change anything. I guess... I mean, the companions will like you less. But it's not like in the second one, where they might actually, you know, leave if they don't like you. Actually, no, was that the second one? No, they did something else with the second one, didn't they? You could be friend or rival. But I don't think they would leave unless it was scripted. But no, I know a lot of stuff is the illusion of choice, but I don't like to break the illusion, because then it's just, same old, same old. It makes a difference to the characters, that's what I'll go with. Well, it's nice to hear that you're not evil as your normal self, Wolverine. I know, I just don't enjoy it, I don't know. I tried, I wanted to, you know, do the content, but I just didn't enjoy it. Okay, what have we got? Oh, okay. In darkness eternal they searched for those who had goaded them on, until at last they found their prize, their god, their betrayer, the sleeping dragon Dumat. Their taint twisted even the false god, and the whisperer awoke at last, in pain and horror, and led them to wreak havoc upon all the nations of the world. The first blight. Threnodies 8.7. The false dragon gods of the Tevinter Imperium lie buried deep within the earth, where they have been imprisoned since the Maker cast them down. No one knows what it is that drives the Darkspawn in their relentless search for the sleeping old gods. Perhaps it is instinct, as moths will fly into torch flames. Perhaps there is some remnant of desire for vengeance upon the ones who goaded the Magisters to assault heaven. Whatever the reason, when Darkspawn find one of these ancient dragons, it is immediately afflicted by the taint. It awakens twisted and corrupted, and leads the Darkspawn in a full-scale invasion of the land. A blight. So dragons. Dragons are a thing. But only evil dragons, which sucks. I'm so tired of fighting dragons. Not me personally, but, you know, it'd be nice to have the option for friendly dragons. Oh, okay, stretching the old throat muscles here. The chant of light, the blight. No matter their power, their triumphs, the mage lords of Tevinter were men and doomed to die. Then a voice whispered within their hearts, "Shall you surrender your power to time, like the beasts of the fields? You are the lords of the earth. Go forth and claim the empty throne of heaven and be gods." In secret they worked magic upon magic, all their power and all their vanity. They turned against the veil. Oops, missed that break. Until at last it gave way. Above them a river of light, before them the throne of heaven, waiting, beneath their feet the footprints of the Maker, and all around them echoed a vast silence. But when they took a single step toward the empty throne, a great voice cried out, shaking the very foundations of heaven and earth. "And so is the golden city blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon the world. Violently they were cast down, for no mortal may walk bodily in the realm of dreams, bearing the mark of their crime. Bodies so maimed and distorted that none should see them and know them for men. Deep into the earth they fled, away from the light. In darkness eternal they searched for those who had goaded them on, until at last they found their prize, their god, their betrayer, the sleeping dragon Dumat. Their taint twisted even the false god, and the whisperer awoke at last, in pain and horror, and led them to wreak havoc upon all the nations of the world. The first blight." So that's an extension of things we've read before. Whew, pretty heavy. Everybody should always play Dragon Age. We got anything else? We do. I'm gonna have some water. Oh. I even tried, you know, creating a character who was meant to be awful, you know, gave her a terrible backstory and everything. Tried, I'm like, just, you know, you have to do it for the immersion. This is how they would act. But I just didn't enjoy it. What are you going to do? Play a game, not enjoy it? That doesn't make any sense. The Grey Wardens. The first Blight had already raged for 90 years. The world was in chaos. A god had risen, twisted and corrupted. The remaining gods of Tevinter were silent, withdrawn. What writing we have recovered from those times is filled with despair, for everyone believed, from the greatest archons to the lowliest slaves, that the world was coming to an end. At Weishaupt Fortress, in the desolate Anderfels, a meeting transpired. Soldiers of the Imperium, seasoned veterans who had known nothing their entire lives except hopeless war, came together. When they left Weishaupt, they had renounced their oaths to the Imperium. They were soldiers no longer. They were Grey Wardens. The Wardens began an aggressive campaign against the Blight, striking back against the Darkspawn, reclaiming lands given up for lost. The Blight was far from over, but their victories brought notice, and soon they received aid from every nation in Thedas. They grew in number as well as reputation. Finally, in the year 992 of the Tevinter Imperium, upon the Silent Plains, they met the archdemon Dumat in battle. A third of all the armies of northern Thedas were lost to the fighting, but Dumat fell and the Darkspawn fled back underground. Even that was not the end. The Imperium once revered 7 gods: Dumat, Zazikel, Toth, Andoral, Razikael, Lusakan and Erthemiel. 4 have risen as archdemons. The Grey Wardens have kept watch through the ages, well aware that peace is fleeting, and that their war continues until the last of the dragon gods is gone. From Ferelden, Folklore and History by Sister Patrine, Chantry Scholar. Okay, how many have we got? We've got 2 more, possibly. Okay, we've got a couple more. I'll run around a bit and then we'll read the next one. Yes, I am going to read absolutely everything apart from probably control directions, because that sounds dull. I'm going to catch him up. This is awkward. We just said bye. Hello, Duncan. Hello. Hello.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit
Shush.
that Duncan
Not
brought.
interested. Sorry, I'm a Dalish elf. I'm not interested. I don't want to talk. I'm just surrounded by people. Humans. It's not cool. What have we got over here? King's Personal Guard. And that says Royal Enclave somehow, or Enclave, I'm not quite sure. This guy is Loghain's guard. We don't know who Loghain is yet. What's going on up here? Let's have a look up. Ooh. Quite the ruins.
Look carefully, men. This wretched thing is a Darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
Dogs? Why are you sending dogs out there? What's wrong with you? Bloody humans. Oh, we got a bad texture there. Apologies. This wasn't here when I did my test before I put the mods in. This nice carving, I'm pretty sure. Nice. Oh, there's people everywhere. High Ever Forces. Excuse me. Just gonna have a look. Oh, want to be down in that kind of blank looking forest. Oh, actually, I thought it was just gonna be, you know, just a regular backdrop, but this is an area you go to. That's cool. I didn't realize they had the actual areas. Disappeared into my head there. Sorry. Praying people.
My faith sustains me. I shall not fear 10,000 men should they set themselves against me.
Okay.
I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the Fade, for there is no darkness.
That's the time to do it before a big battle, if you're going to be praying.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these Darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me.
I'm just making a note of that broken texture. Like I know how to fix these things. But hey, if I make a note, then it's halfway done. Looting!
There are lots of Darkspawn.
This is fine. Oh, come on, I'm not stealing money from
kinds.
people.
We're getting reports of things we've never
not
even
cool.
heard of. Our short
Stuff.
friend here, for instance, is something called a genlog. They're pretty common in the Horde, but we've seen others much larger. We don't know where these new Darkspawn are coming from, or what they can do. All I can say is to use caution. There aren't any we've seen that won't die once they bleed enough.
I think she would want to hear, because she's not met Darkspawn before, so she doesn't really know what she's going up against. Guard patrol. Duncan's over there by the big fire. What's this way?
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await. Death is no failure, my friends. Should it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served your maker. Die in this battle,
Yay
and when
for
you
death
stand
speeches.
before the maker
Sure.
in the land beyond the fade.
Oh, dog! Dog, guys, dog! That's a serious dog.
Elf, what's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turnlow that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
One of our lost brothers. Oh, he did a little bit of sliding there, dude.
Maker's breath, another elf. What do you want?
Oh dear. You have a problem with elves?
Not in particular, except for them being so thin-boned. You make good messengers sometimes. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
I'll leave you to your
My
business.
thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept
Who's
from
this
it.
guy in the background telling a proper story? That was quite funny. I can't talk to the dogs, and that's what we all want. They're painted dogs. Guy, can I talk to the dogs?
If you have business with the Ash Warriors, I suggest you speak to our commander.
I want to play with the dogs. It's locked. Oh, no dogs for us. Oh, there's that elf. Look, an elf. Come home, come home.
Hello? I'm sorry, is there something you needed?
No, I just wanted to talk.
Are you the new Grey Warden recruit? I was just walking by when I heard. It must be exciting to be so important. Wait, you aren't here to tell me I'm in trouble, are you?
Not that I know of.
Oh, that's a relief. I'm one of the king's servants, which means I run messages around and make deliveries all day long. If you fall behind, you get the switch from the quartermaster. Oh, I wish I were back at the palace. There are far more places to hide. I better go. If the quartermaster sees me chatting, he'll think I'm being lazy, and that'll be my hide. But it was nice talking to someone.
Sad. Sad to see elves this way. I didn't get an option to try and send him home. Can I get in this dog? That dog? Boo. Oh.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed.
That
Are
accent.
you the new warden? I could use some help.
Why does he sound like he's from London? Just why always with the London accent? I might know stuff about dogs. I reckon I like dogs. What's the problem?
This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Why do you think I could muzzle him?
You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
Just how smart is this dog?
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
It sounds ridiculous. I'll give it a shot. Save the dogs, yes.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond.
Why don't
Let's
you go in
hope
the
this
bloody
works.
pen?
I'd really hate to have to put him down.
Ah, he should have gone in the pen. Dog looks up at you respectfully, but backing down from his aggressive stance. You can see intelligence in his eyes, as well as a great deal of pain. This animal is very ill. Oh, I know how it feels, mate. Jesus. Put the muzzle on the dog. Who kills the dog? I mean, come on. No. You're alright, dog.
Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
Did Duncan say we were going to the wilds? I don't remember. I think he did. I might be. Why?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre.
Why don't you get it yourself?
The wilds are off limits to non-soldiers, and I have many other hounds under my care.
Where in the wilds would I find this flower?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools.
Dead
Should be
wood.
plenty this time of year.
Ground pools. I'll see if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Yes, indeed, Turtle. Herb for dog, first priority. Right. If we don't keep reading them, they'll just get on top of us. Where were we? Right, the Korkari Wilds. It is said that in the midst of the Black Age, when werewolves stalked the lands of Ferelden in numbers that kept every farmholder indoors and a hound on every doorstep, a powerful Arl of the Alamari peoples stood and declared that he would put an end to the threat. His Arling stood on the border of the dark forest on the southern border of the Ferelden Valley, and he claimed that the werewolves used the forest to launch their midnight assaults on humanity. For 20 years, this Arl led an army of warriors and hounds deep into the forest. In his hunt for the werewolves, he slew not only every wolf he came upon, but also every member of the chastened wilder folk. Any one of them, he said, could harbour a demon inside and thus be a werewolf in disguise. For 20 years, the forest rang with screams and the rivers ran red. The tales say that an old chastened woman found her sons all dead at the Arl's blades. She pulled one of those very blades from one son's heart and plunged it into her own chest, cursing the Arl's name as she did so. Where her blood touched the ground, a mist began to rise. It spread and spread until it was everywhere in the forest. The Arl's army became lost, and it is said that they died there. Others say that they wander still. The ruins of his Arling stand to this day, filled with the ghosts of women waiting eternally for their husbands to return. The forest of legend is, of course, the Korkari Wilds. There are as many legends about the great southern forest as there are shadows, or so the saying goes. The chastened wilder folk have made their home there since mankind first came to these lands, and the wildlands spread as far into the south as anyone has ventured. Beyond the mists are vast tracts of snow, white-capped mountains, and entire fields of ice. It is a land too cold for mankind to survive, yet the chastened eke out an existence even there, and they tell of horrors beyond the wilds that the lowland folk could not begin to comprehend. To most, Ferelden simply ends with the Korkari Wilds. There is nothing beyond. The wilds is a land of great trees, wet marshes, and dangerous monsters. What more need be said? From Land of the Wilders by Mother Alis, Chantry Scholar. Well, I will save the world, but, you know, priorities. Alright. We got a quest, doggo quest. Have we been everywhere? No, there's a shiny thing over here.
Let us bow our heads and offer prayers to the
Shiny
Maker,
thing.
that he might find us worthy.
Mages are having a dance party. Good job, guys. You keep that right up. Anything over here? I don't know. I'm lost again. Okay. There's someone standing here.
Soldiers of Ferelden, my sisters and...
Oh, audio change. That was weird. It's Wynne. Would we talk to her? I don't think we'd offer conversation to many. She's just...
a portal into the
although a
heavenly
mage
golden
is a bit
city
more
itself. They tainted it with their
understandable,
sin.
I'd say. Oh, what's over here?
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow.
Audio's messed up.
Well,
So I'm checking
you're
the
not what I
audio on
thought
him.
you'd be.
Well, he looks very different. I haven't changed the audio. I haven't got the audio mods. Why? Stupid thing. What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, me and Sir Knight were just betting on what the third recruit would be. Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Okay, so one of the other recruits is kind of lechy. Yeah, I guess it could be. The game is not without bugs of its own. What do you know about this ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Maybe they will. We'll see.
It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
The nose twitch by itself. Why am I poking my nose? It's not going to do anything. Like we have a choice. This is going to be difficult because she doesn't really have much of a sense of humour talking to humans, and she doesn't really want to talk to humans. So I'm really limited myself here. They're forcing you to be here?
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
I was trying to get information. I really should stop soon. It's like 6 o'clock and I need to have dinner. It's Dragon Age. Ooh, can I guess I should put aside immersion for looting. Looting chests. I mean, this is clearly his chest. But... stuff. If he doesn't say anything... Ice arrow, fine. Alright, let's talk to this quartermaster guy.
You there, elf. Where's my armor?
Whoa.
And why are you dressed so preposterously?
Hey, I am dressed awesomely. Have you seen yourself? What's with all those checks? How dare you address me so, human?
What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... But please, pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
Laying on a bit thick. Perhaps you should treat your servants more kindly.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
Let me see what you have.
Let me know what you'd like.
Told him, didn't we? Yeah. Selling time. I won't sell the ice arrows as preposterous as they are. Maybe one of our future companions can use them. +2 cold damage. I mean, I wouldn't mind right now. It's pretty warm. So we'll sell dagger. What about this chainmail? Probably going to keep with light armor, so we'll sell that. And for some reason we've got dragon bone, blood dragon plate hanging around. I guess that's from some kind of bonusy thing. Ooh, the Keeper's Ring. We didn't look at this, did we? +2 dexterity, +2 willpower, +2 magic, +5 mental resistance. That's an amazing ring. Let's remember to equip it. Blank vellum. I'm going to sell it. I don't know why I would need that. I can get a backpack, which will give us a... Oh, right. Inventory capacity increased by 10. Okay. This stuff is fine. Oh, no, I like looting more than shopping. Alright, yes. Equip. Equip, equip. Keeper's ring. Boom. Now we're amazing. That could be amazing. I'm already carrying some ice arrows, so I'll just add them. Add them. Did it. Oh. Awkward. Was that everything then? Did we... Oh, is that a chest? Looks like we're not allowed to get into it. Alright. Where are we supposed to go? Oh, quite close. Alistair's just up here. Right, yeah, I think I remember that Wolverine. DLC armor. I mean, I'm fine with getting, like, freebie armor thingies, but I'd rather they came along when you were able to wear them. Or, you know, you received them in a more lore-like fashion rather than plonk in your inventory. It's a bit, Haha! I remembered this chest was here. I'm quite late. A short bow. Oh, well, we can sell it. Need to make our own way now. Who are these people? Oh, elves!
I'm sorry, but there's so much to do before the battle. I must attend to my duties or I'll get the switch.
You?
You're very lucky to have such an opportunity.
Really? Well, I could tell you where to go.
I think it's wonderful you became a Grey Warden.
Great. I can't help any of these elves. For Elden Army soldiers. Alright, I think we will play to the bit where we're about to go to the Korkari Wilds, and then I will have to stop and get some food. But I'm enjoying it so far, even the naked lady and the wonky texture.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know,
Alistair.
One good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
You are a very strange human.
You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Seriously, dude, look at me. Would that make your day worse?
Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. The Dalish.
It's almost like the
I
tattoo
should have
gave it
recognized
away.
you right away. I apologize.
Dude, seriously. Alistair ain't so bright. How could you recognize me? I do stand out. You must be Alistair.
Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
I can't prepare on my own.
I know. I felt the same way when I did this. Unfortunately, they don't give us much choice. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
One of those questions, eh? This is a tricky one. Fair enough. You want more women in the Wardens, do you?
Would that be so terrible? Not that I'm some drooling lecher or anything. Please stop looking at me like that. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn?
Yeah, change the subject. Yes, just recently.
I've only fought them once up close. And that was before the battles here started, which Duncan has kept me out of so far. Tell me, did you find them as monstrous as I did?
To be fair, he hasn't given me any descriptions, so it's really hard to say. Oh, that's literally written Yeah, I was just being amusing. But she isn't like that yet. Maybe she'll relax with time, but right now she's surrounded by humans. Ew! It's Alistair, Wolverine. That's just weird. Hideous, dangerous, but killable.
You'll be at an advantage then. Most new recruits have never even seen Darkspawn. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
You don't have to accompany me, do you?
Don't worry. I'll try not to embarrass you.
That's so not what I meant. Let's go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Oh, he disapproved! What did I do? I disapprove. Ha! What are you going to do about that? Right. Codex. We need to finish these codex before we stop. Darkspawn. We'll probably get that in a quote, so I'm not going to read that. A full quote, I mean. I'm female, so he likes me. Wow, is he really that hard up? Let's hope not. That's just, the whole idea is just creepy and weird. Alistair's like a little brother character. He's adorable. Anyway, we're talking about Darkspawn now. Sin was the midwife that ushered the Darkspawn into this world. The Magisters fell from the Golden City, and their fate encompassed all our worlds. That sounds awful. That's a terrible sentence. For they were not alone. No one knows where the Darkspawn came from. A dark mockery of men, in the darkest places they thrive, growing in numbers as a plague of locusts will. In raids, they will often take captives, dragging their victims alive into the deep roads. But most evidence suggests these are eaten. Like spiders, it seems Darkspawn prefer their food still breathing. Perhaps they are simply spawned by the darkness. Certainly, we know that evil has no trouble perpetuating itself. The last blight was in the Age of Towers, striking once again at the heart of Tevinter, spreading south into Orlais and east into the Free Marches. The plague spread as far as Ferelden, but the withering and twisting of the land stopped well beyond our borders. Here, Darkspawn had never been more than the stuff of legends. In the northern lands, however, particularly Tevinter and the Anderfels, they say Darkspawn haunt the hinterlands, preying on outlying farmers and isolated villages, a constant threat. From Ferelden, Folklore and History, by Sister Patrine, Chantry Scholar. Well, there's no need to be rude, Sclerosa. If you don't like things being read out, I will warn you that I'm going to read everything, so it is your choice. Okay, we'll do one of the character ones and then run along a bit. King Caelin Therin. That was smooth. Son of the legendary King Maric Therin. I've lost it. Caelin was the first Ferelden king born into a land free from foreign rule in 2 generations. Since his father's death, he's held the throne alongside his queen, Anora. Okay, that didn't give us much. Alistair, don't approve. Disapprove. Confused. I can't even remember what I said. Humans, right? They're just so difficult. I'm afraid I don't know Final Fantasy Wolverine. Here we are. Hi, Duncan.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing.
Oh.
This is Sajori, a knight from Redcliffe.
He looks alarmed.
How'd you do?
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
I'm tiny. Why am I so small? I look old. I don't like it. I'm not sure I would have preferred that turtle. I'm not really an audio-driven person. I enjoy reading. Can we get on with this?
Yes, let us begin. You 4 will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
What do we need darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
Okay. What's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Is this part of our joining too?
No, but the effort must be made. I have every confidence you are up to the task.
Alright, Tyler, thanks for coming by. Have good food. We will, most likely be done very, very soon. A lot, I would not say I'd say boring or poorly written exactly, Scrooge. I'd say realistically written. I mean, they read kind of like, yes, I am reading a book, a history book, or this is not trying to be particularly interesting. I think I felt differently about books in Skyrim, like the story books. I would read them and then I'd come out of the book and I'd be like, oh, well, where the hell am I? Because I would enjoy them quite a lot, but I guess lots of different people wrote the books, so it's hard to know. Yes, indeed, I prefer this to Mass Effect. I don't really do guns. Where are we? Blah, 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 blah. No, we're just looking for some archives. How will we find the archive?
It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
How does Alistair know? Find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
The scrolls contain treaties promising support, treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Okay, got a new quest. 2 new quests. Tainted Blood and the Warder's Cache. How about I go the right way for once? Ah, looks like we're almost there. Yeah, all of the bonfires are messed up. Okay, what have we got? Okay, just so you know, I'm only going to be reading a few things now and then we will finish. So if you are here for the action, of which there is some, it will not be coming along today. I don't know, I completely lost the end of my sentence there. Okay, so we have to get a flower from the wilds for the dog. We have to get 3 vials and the caches. Okay. We have a character thing. Logain MacTeer. Very Irish. Logain was born a farmer during a time when his country was still under foreign occupation. When he was still a boy, he joined the resistance, where his considerable tactical genius quickly became apparent. He became close friends with Prince Marek, the last true heir to the Ferelden throne, and together they led the rebels to drive out the forces of the Elysian Empire. Marek raised his friend to the nobility, and Logain is now more of a symbol than a man. He represents the Ferelden ideals of hard work and independence. Right on. Looks like we've got some creature. We've got 1 creature one and then we'll be done. Mabari Warhound. Dogs are an essential part of Ferelden culture, and no dog is more prized than the Mabari. The breed is as old as myth, said to have been bred from the wolves who served Dane. Prized for their intelligence and loyalty, these dogs are more than mere weapons or status symbols. The hounds choose their masters and pair with them for life. To be the master of a Mabari anywhere in Ferelden is to be recognised instantly as a person of worth. The Mabari are an essential part of Ferelden military strategy. Trained hounds can easily pull knights from horseback or break lines of pikemen, and the sight and sound of a wave of war dogs howling and snarling has been known to cause panic among even the most hardened infantry soldiers. I can respect the dog culture, but I don't think they shouldn't fight. Can't agree with that. It looks like they were made to do so. Alright. That gate represents the next stage when we go to the Korcari Wilds.